So the headlines are running right now in the state-run media talking about the fast pace of the economic recovery, getting back. The economy now has grown back to pre-pandemic levels or higher. Most are saying that we are higher than we were before the pandemic. Let me make sure that you do not make this mistake. Do not make the mistake, as the state-run media will try to convince you, that this returning back to pre-pandemic levels in the economy and even bigger has anything whatsoever to do with this administration. It would be virtually impossible for that to happen through this administration, because this administration inherited an economy that was shut down due to a global pandemic. And if it returns to pre-pandemic levels, that would have been before this administration came about, which means the pre-pandemic levels that were so strong, the strongest economy in the history of the nation, returning to that means that it is also impossible for that level to be maintained, because the administration that took it to that level is no longer around. And the administration that is around has been doing everything that is counter to the administration before it. They're saying now that this is even a faster recovery than the 2008 recession. Two reasons for that. The 2008 recession was an economic recession. This recession was a pandemic recession. The only, not one of the underlying reasons, the only reason we had a recession was because the economy stopped. It stopped because of the pandemic. And when it stopped, it stayed right where it was. Nothing changed. The underlying fundamentals that were there before it stopped are still there when it started. Now, it has changed a bit. I would argue that it's probably weakened some because of the workforce not running back to work so quickly. It was easy to flip the switch off, not so easy to flip the switch back on. So the growth that's happening in the economy as a result of penned up anxieties, emotions, and desires to get out in the world, and you can't get out into the world without spending money. And that's exactly what is happening.
Hey, remember to click the subscribe button right here on the screen. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when new content is added. And more importantly than anything, you don't want to miss all 3 live hours of Financial Issues every day from 9 to noon. And you can watch it on FISM.tv. That's FISM.tv.